What the fuck? Like, the first thing I see, nonce. As then we know, we're in business. It is working in it. I don't know. I just tried to go live and it said there was an error. So I don't know. I think it's working. Oh, so there is something happening with Twitch, is there? Okay. Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Yeah. Come on, sort your shit out, lads. You know what I mean? Yeah. I think we're working just about. Yeah. I think we're fucking hell, yeah. Just hear me horrible voice there. Shh. Shh. Fawn. Don't want to hear it, mate. Oh, crap. Nope. Go away. I did not fall asleep. I was, like, insanely tired. Right at the end. Like, coming to that final hour, I was like, oh, fuck. But you didn't see me absolutely beasting through Ocarina of Time, mate. It was like a different guy. Everyone forgot all about Link to the Past. They're like, fucking hell, what a pro this guy is. So, I beat the Forest Temple as well, so... The difference was unbelievable between... What the fuck?! Rude! I swear to God, one of these days I'm going to find that twat bag on that motorbike and I'm going to kill him. I'm going to fucking kill him. Oh. Definitely nonce on a bike. It's the loudest bike I've ever heard and he just... Right. What am I doing? What am I doing? Gloomy Galleon. Okay. Just going to attempt to finish it off. Fucking mess I were. Absolute mess. I did it. I fucking did it. Even though the first half of Link to the Past was a shambles, let's call it what it was. It was a mess. Made up for it with Ocarina of Time, so... Like, what sort of dickhead just rides around the estate on a motorbike? That's all he does! I'll kill him. I'm gonna rip his face off, so I'm gonna rip his face off. Right, it's all the time though, it's like, fucking hell. Where did I get... I only got one banana, I don't know. I got one banana and it was the barrel blast. Right. I think. This one's annoying because you just got the water. You gotta piss around with a little bit of raising and lowering the water. But I think I did free this seal, didn't I? So we can do the race with a seal. I think he's in the other part. But yeah, we got Simpsons Wrestling for the next shitty game. If we hit the 20. Which I think there's a good chance we will do. I'm not particularly happy because you brought it up, Tev, you know, the Charlie BFC that followed. It's my little nephew. And I don't like the idea of him watching me. I really don't. That's why I didn't acknowledge it, because I was just like, oh god, how's he found me? How's he found me? That's what I mean. How has he found me? No one else. I don't like people I know watching me. That's why I don't tell anyone. Choose the only one that knows that I know in real life. I think. I don't tell anyone else. They know I've got one. People know I have one. It's the same with YouTube. I didn't let anyone have it. Although I think there was someone else who actually found. Or there might be someone else actually. But I just don't like the idea of people I know in live watching me, especially my own family. Especially some of the stuff I come out with, do you know what I mean? It's not, it's just, I don't like it, it's weird. I don't know, maybe it's just me, I just don't like the idea of it. Never liked the idea of it being on YouTube, and I certainly don't like the idea of it being live on Twitch. Because it's like... He's probably told some of his friends, and then like, my brother, I think he knows about my YouTube. He's a teacher, and I think some of the kids in his class found it, and he's like, oh, they've all been watching me, and I'm like, oh god. And he's a primary school, by the way, teacher, so I got primary school kids watching me. And you've seen some of the stuff I come out with. You've seen me playing Manhunt too. Not that I'm ever going to tone it down. But, you know. Don't want angry parents coming after me. Right, that's seal. Oh, I don't like this level. This is all the water. I didn't need the water, did they? I think he's over here. I think he is. No, he's not. He's somewhere else. God, the graphics are glitching out today. It makes me nervous. Whenever the graphics start to glitch, that's when you usually get... I always get lost in these areas. It's not that, because that's the... that's where everyone's got to play the music to get into the ship. He might be down this way, actually. I'd rather be playing Die Ducks, I'll be honest. There he is! Yeah, so you get the banana for rescuing him. Is it a switch you press to release him? Right, it's banana number 2 for Donkey. We're meant to be able to race him, right? Is it going here? Yeah. Okay, this one isn't too hard. Shouldn't have said that, but it's not usually. I forget how many coins you need. What? Oh, great. I'm gonna do that all game. Really? Right, yeah, you can't hit the boxes because they blow up and that costs Stuart a life or whatever. And you can't... No, you can't miss these. You got to get through these. Only so many of these you can miss. And you've got to beat him as well. I think it might be 10 coins, maybe. And then 2 laps and beat him. Certainly not as bad as Dixie's race. Fuck. Yeah, how many hits you can have? 5. Oh, 9 coins. Doesn't count, does it? I think it's 10 coins. Oh, you... One coin. 1 coin. Oh god, and he stopped flying all over the damn place. I mean, in my mind, I beat him, so I've technically won this, as far as I'm concerned. So... No, I can't even get through the things, can I? Right, now I've got 12 coins. I'll tell you why I don't have enough coins, because you lose coins, don't you, when you get hit by the boxes. Right, I can't miss any more. Cannot miss any more, or I'm screwed. Is it 10 coins? Knowing me, I bet it's not. I bet it's more. I bet it's like 15. Watch, I bet it's like... Yeah, 1. Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. What? Are you sure Rare made Mickey Speedway? You sure about that? I don't know if that's true, actually. I mean, it might be, but I don't think it is. Can anyone verify that? I don't think that's actually true. A bunch of donkeys, bananas. There's no thing getting the bananas on this is a pain. They spread out all over the damn place. Chunky's bananas, I think. Did they? Didn't know that. Is that a racing game? Because the only racing game I know that Rare did was Diddy Kong Racing. No idea they made that. Alright. Right, let's start hitting these pads. Makes it easier to get around. But I always forget what pad's for what. Right, I'm not sure if I can play the music. Because this is the other thing, if you need, sometimes you need the water raised and you need it lowered and you're going to keep going back to the other water area and hitting the switch. It's such a pain in the arse. What year was that? Ah, no, we can play it. Jesus, why are the graphics spazzing out so bad today? Okay. They've all got to play the music. And then you got a certain amount of time to get into the whatever door opens on the ship. Not sure which one opened, but... So this one? Yeah. Hey, look, it's the angelfish thing. From DK. Country 2. Oh, oh, oh. Let's get them bananas. Gotta get that potassium. I once heard if you eat too many bananas, you die. Potassium poisoning. So... don't know if there's any truth to that. Sounds a bit far-fetched, but who knows. But it'd be an odd way to die, wouldn't it? Too many bananas. Don't even like bananas anyway, so it's never going to be a problem for me. I just need 10 more. I think I know where the rest of Donkey's bananas are, if I'm remembering right. Which I'm probably not. Alright, what have we got? Where is it? Bonus barrel. Where is it? How many have you got to eat though to actually get poisoned by him? Gotta be a lot, hasn't it? No, this is the exit. Where's that barrel? It's a freaking dark in here. I can't see a damn thing. And I just got slapped by that starfish. 400. Alright, well, I don't think it's something too worried about then, is it? There it is. Oh god, this one. Oh no, this one's not hard. At least this version of it. Just gotta shoot the banana. I think every time you hit a Kong, the hit goes up. So if I hit a Kong now, I'd go back up to 12. So he's 4th. So that's just the blueprint. Oh no, it won't happen. He most likely won't even leave any comments. He's not really like that. Well, he'd more like to get one of his friends to do it. I think we need to go back as Diddy. Only my brother. He's like absolutely nothing like me whatsoever. I'm probably the worst of my whole family, to be honest with you. I've always been the black sheep. The disappointment. And I take pride in it, to be honest with you. Okay, that's nothing else, it's just that jet minigame thing. Nope. So what's that new Star Wars game anyway, that, what's it called? Squadrons or something? What sort of game is it? I mean, it's probably going to be shit, let's be honest, but... So it basically is kind of Rogue Squadron. They'll cock it up. Why don't just call it Rogue Squadron? Or Rogue Squadron 4? You'll most likely be dog shit, I'm telling you. I think Jedi Fallen Order was just a one-off. That was just EA messing with people. Thinking, ah, look at us, we just put out a good game. You didn't expect that, did you? Right, now some more shit games. That's all that was. I'm telling you, that's how EA works. It's fuck EA. What happened to Factor 5 anyway? Is that what they were called who made Rogue Squadron? I don't know. Where am I going? Yes, very good. I've not played in a long time, but we will be streaming that. It's been a long time since I played it. Alright, here we go. It's one of the most expensive N64 games to get. Oh god, Leia. Yeah, that got ripped apart, didn't it? By the reviews. Might buy that one day. It was PS3, weren't it? Was it a launch title? Or roundabout? I might get that, just out of curiosity. Yeah, you'll be lucky. What's this game? Is it over 200 quid, this game? If you want it like in the box, complete, good condition. It ain't cheap, by the way. Even just the cartridge itself's pretty expensive. Oh, it's a pufferfish! Should we get them nanas? That's all.
wants a bonus stage.
Oh, this is annoying. So you're going to work your way down. And then once you've got all these ones in the water, the vines appear at the top so you can get the top one. It's really hard lining yourself up with these because of the goddamn camera. Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on! Right.
Well done!
Jesus. Get the hell out of here. Pain in the arse, these underwater ones. I don't think he has any banana. Oh, he might do. I don't think in this area though. There might be some near where the mechanical fish comes out. Go working again. God damn it. So annoyingly, now I need the water up so I can reach the lighthouse. I think this brings out the fish. And there's 15 of his bananas. You can swim in its mouth. But it's at the other water area. What's your favourite type of cheese ass? That threw me off there for a second. I'm not a fan of any sort of cheese ass, to be honest with you. Sorry. Where the fuck am I going again? Sorry, it's the cheese ass threw me off. Ass cheese, yeah. No one likes ass cheese. Whatever that is. I don't actually have that much cheese anymore. But, don't mind a good old bit of Lancashire cheese. That's where I'm from. Bit of Wensleydale's alright. Bit of Red Leicester. My granddad's more the cheese guy. Oh, he loves his cheese. Alright, yeah, you gotta hit these vents like 3 times and it's gonna put you in a timer. Yeah, it's got 100 seconds, it's really annoying. Make sure you got enough ammo as well. Alright. You definitely want to get rid of that bee before you start trying to do this, because he's just going to start bombarding you. There's a good chance he might come back by the time it's done. Come on. Pushing a bit here. Come on. Oh, bee's back. Son of a bitch. Nah, we got this. We got this. Cheddar's alright, but you know, it's cheddar, innit? You know what I mean? Take it or leave it. I couldn't really name any more cheeses. Lancashire, Wensleydale, Red Leicester, Gorgonzola, Stilton. I don't really like Stilton. Go get those bananas. Where the fish was. I can remember where the damn fish was. It's down here, wasn't he? Frog Boy. I told the legend of Frog Boy yesterday, didn't I? Was that during Ocarina of Time? I really want to know what that guy's up to. Even if he's still alive, who knows? I mean, I wouldn't... If he's still going by the name Frog Boy, I imagine he's not got that far in life, but... Was Frog Boy, Def Dean, Beach Ball Head... I do loads of weirdos around where I grew up. There's plenty more stories I could tell you about some of the shenanigans. Well, Dog Boy was Beach Ball Head. That was 2 different names he had. Can't remember which one came first, but there was the really scruffy family that lived down the road from one of my friends. I forgot what they were called, but one of them were known. This lass just had terrible dandruff, to be honest. Their house stunk. And he had this weird brother that used to just go around calling people a nana. Oh, you're doing your nana, your nana. So they're really poor. They were. I don't even know how to met one of them. Oh, the legend of Frog Boy. Oh, there was old Bond, Mr. Bond, that ran the news agents. He was like the oldest thing I'd ever seen, and the grumpiest. That he had like just his bottom lip was ridiculous. He's just had a constantly miserable face. Never saw him smile. Never saw him laugh. And he just had like the most. It was the tiniest little. It was like a terraced house trying to convert into a news agent's. He can't have made much money. But he just used to like hoard stuff because one of me, that same friend who I just said the Scruffs lived down the street from, old Bond used to get his mum to run his shop for a while, and she used to actually take money out the till. She used to help herself to a little bit of money. He must have noticed. Then again, he was so old he probably didn't notice. But you were just selling stuff from like the 16th century. That's how old he was. There was just nothing. I just didn't understand what was happening in that store. The things he had on sale, it didn't make any sense. And that place smelled really weird as well. He did look like a nonce. He was really old and like hunched over, and he was just like the grumpiest man. He just hated everything. He was. You could tell he was just waiting to die. He just had this little news agents, and he probably got like 5 customers a day just buying the paper. I think it's a takeaway now, actually. I'm going to assume he's dead. He probably died a long time ago. Because this was when I was about like 6 or 7, and he must have been at least like 800 at that point. Possibly older. Old Bond. Old Bond, everyone just knew him, Old Bond, he was called. He probably was a nonce back in his earlier days. Right, we'll go to the Laos area, don't I? Oh, there was Cat Lady. You could probably imagine, the name says it all. She had so many cats in her house, right? And it smelled so bad of cat piss. They just pissed all over. I can't remember why, whatever reason I had to go into that house. But it was just overwhelming, the smell of cat piss. But I've never seen so many cats in one house. It didn't make any sense. She was like the crazy cat lady. Like, those people exist, the crazy cat ladies. And, oh, they just pissed all over the floor. All over the settee. Oh, God. It was terrible. It's just this, I mean, cat piss is one of the worst smells. It's just so overwhelming, isn't it? Let's get them nanas there. Right, this all I think he's also got a banana on the ship. We need the... No, Diddy, work with me here, buddy. Oh, not there. Of course he goes right on top of the lighthouse. Where else is he gonna go? Can't just be there, can it? Fuck! I hate Diddy's flying. It's really bad. Right. Done the fish. Done the sunken ship. Done that ship there with the cannon. Got the blueprint. I think one's in another area that needs Lanky to smash through the thingy. Which I tell you what, wow, we did he. That's that cage. Where's Ingard? There he is. See, you can bust up and you can't actually pick up the bananas though until you're back in Lanky's form, annoyingly. Just because they decided to be dicks. Oh shit. Can't be Ingard down there. Quaver? Eh? I don't get it. I do, they both appear on screen, but a lot of the YouTube ones get blocked. for whatever reason, so I miss majority of the YouTube ones, to be honest. In other words, it's better to be on Twitch. I don't think you can pick it up until you're the link's there. There you go. And it should be in the description as well on YouTube. Should be a link below. Let's get Lanky's bananas before I forget. Oh, there's a chest right there, isn't there? I like how the Kongs can like breathe underwater indefinitely. I ain't complaining. I'm doing alright, how are you doing? I think that's all Lanky's bananas in this area. But yeah, I want to burst open the so let's go back to Ingard. It's definitely better video quality as well. YouTube like really is really shitty. It's definitely there's a bunch of donkeys bananas. That might be the last of donkeys bananas. I'm not 100% sure. Unless there's some in the other area. Yeah, the quality's really, really shit on YouTube. Like, really bad. Like I said, a lot of comments get held for some reason, so I don't see them until like after the stream. Because I'd have to go through and approve them. But I don't look at the YouTube page. It's just Streamlabs. So I can see the chat there from Twitch, and then I can only see the YouTube comments there on screen. So I'm more likely to miss them. Ow. I'd say it's more like VHS versus Blu-ray. I think that was on this ship. Or was it on the ship at the back? Because there's two ships. It's two sunken ships. Shit, might be the other one. I don't matter. Hey, they're not wrong with VHS. I grew up on VHS. There's only so many times you could like watch the tapes though, because eventually they'd just get all chewed up and they'd like bounce and go all fuzzy. I was gutted when when me Toy Story was one of my go-to films as a kid on VHS. I watched it that many times. It just broke. Same with your cassettes though as well. Used to record songs off the radio onto a cassette, and then they get chewed up as well. And yeah, having to rewind. They did later come out with the VCRs that could rewind pretty fast, but some of the early ones were like insanely slow. Remember Blockbusters, the videos that always tell you please rewind. No one ever rewinded them. There should be another ring card thing somewhere. Did I already break it? Oh. Well, maybe it isn't. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was always. Ah, okay. I think to open that, you've got to dive up and hit that DK star there, and it's a pain in the arse through. One of the tricks I have is I line myself up with this chest because it's kind of underneath it a little bit. Not quite. Too far forward. Oh no, maybe. There you go. Got it 3 times though. That's the easiest way I do it. Is just kind of get in front of the chest and then go up. But sometimes the camera's going to throw you off. There we go. Not too bad. I remember getting my first DVD player for Christmas. Yeah, they're just so much more convenient, weren't they, than VHS. What year did DVD players actually come out? I can't remember. Yeah, that should open that gate now. God, Freddy got fingered. All I remember from that is one of the most bizarre films I've ever seen. I know it's meant to be, because that's that what's his name style. But I just remember that. What was it? Daddy, would you like some sausage? And he's on a piano or something like that. It's just, is it Tom Green? Yeah, that's insane. See, with that film, I can't, just going off memory, I can't tell if it's really good or if it's really bad. It might be a little bit too random and bizarre for my liking. $19.99. 1997. I seem to recall getting mine later. Let's go on for Christmas one year. It was a really basic one. Just got like a load of DVDs with it, because DVDs were always quite cheap, weren't they? But it's when I got I remember getting that Christmas. I know I got a lot of DVDs. I can't remember exactly, but one I always remember was Bridge Over the River Kwai, or whatever it was called. I remember watching it, not having any idea what it was, and it was a fucking brilliant film. It's a really old film as well. There you go, that's all Diddy's bananas. Ah, there's Donkey's blueprint. Which Mortal Kombat was it that I first watched? I think it was the original film. I forgot what they were all called.
Welcome to bonus day.
It's one where Scorpion does the thing and they get that horrible CGI where the thing comes out of his hand. such a bad film. Oh god, not the sneaking one. The only good part of it is when the theme kicks in, Mortal Kombat theme. Which I often see it get associated with the games, but it was specifically made for the film, weren't it? But I've heard it. I remember it playing in a... I think I was in Blackpool, an arcade in Blackpool, some years back, and the Mortal Kombat movie theme was playing.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I was actually going to make a video sometime last year on YouTube. So I was going to go through and watch all the terrible video game movies. And I ended up giving it up because they were so fucking bad. I couldn't do it. I couldn't sit through and watch them. It was just about coming up to Tomb Raider. And I said, I can't do this. It's not worth it. I've tortured myself watching all these films for about 5 people to watch. So I was going to go through and sort of go through them all, ranking them like the absolute worst to the
Welcome to bonus stage.
So I started with Mario. I had to watch that piece of shit, and I watched that as a kid and hated it as a kid. Shamefully, I must admit, when I had Street Fighter on VHS as a kid, and I loved it. I thought it was one of the most badass films I'd ever seen. And I watch it now, and it's just all sorts of terrible. And I'm ashamed that I used to like it. It's so bad. It's so bad. But I used to watch it all the time as a kid. God, Dad, I've not even bothered watching Max Payne all the way through. Absolute garbage. Should never have made a Max Payne film. And again, I mean, Mark Wahlberg. This is nothing. They always get the casting so wrong. I'd say when it comes to, they're better off going for more unknown actors rather than well-known actors. But they've just never ever been able to get it right, have they? How many? I mean, going back to, when did the Mario movie come out? Was it 89 or 90? Ages ago, and they've just got everything wrong. They've done House of the Dead, which is just... Let's not even talk about that. They couldn't do Max Payne. They've had, how many? 2 attempts at Hitman, couldn't do it. 3 attempts at Tomb Raider, couldn't do it. Assassin's Creed, couldn't do it. Twice Silent Hill, couldn't do it. Far Cry, Postal. Is there a Blood Rain film? It's just like, stop making them. Just fucking stop making them. You can't do them. Now, I have yet to watch Sonic all the way through, but that seems to be the one that's getting the least amount of stick. I'm not hearing that it's brilliant, really good. It's just okay, as far as, you know, it's not a complete abomination. Let's put it that way. So. Well, in all fairness, at least they listened to the backlash and changed that god-awful design. So, I've got to give them some credit there, actually listening. Oh, I'll tell you, this is annoying, because you've got to... You can't reach that, Dude, for the blueprint, because the water level needs to be raised again. Why did they do this? It's just little annoying shit like that that brings this game down. That's why a lot of people just do not like this game. I do, I love the game, I think it's great, but it's got a lot of flaws, that's for sure. No, the water is raised. Why can't I reach that guy then? But what the fuck were they thinking though with that Sonic design? Had they ever actually seen Sonic? Do you know what I mean? Was whoever designed him, was he just being told, alright, he's blue, he's kind of a hedgehog, but he's got like legs and that, and they just drew it from that? Did they actually look at a design of Sonic and attempt to make it look like him? Oh god, I've just forgot Resident Evil. How many Resident Evil films did they make? Fucking hell. The first film, in itself, it's alright. I remember I got it. You know, I got it in Cyprus, the place where I was staying. Like the road that it was on, it's like Promenade or whatever the hell it was. They had a store that just sold pirate VHS tapes, and that's where I got Resident Evil. On VHS. It was a pretty low quality one. It's one that had been filmed in the cinema, obviously. It was only like a few euros. They were really cheap. I'm getting like Black Oak Down and a few others. Just don't think they've got any rules over there. There's a full store of pirate videos. And I got that and I watched it when I come back and I enjoyed it. It shouldn't really have been called Resident Evil. But it was alright. And then I fucking hated the second one, Nemesis one, Apocalypse, whatever it was called. How many did they do? Like 5? I didn't bother with... I think I saw 3 of them and then I was just like, fuck the rest of them. I know they did they've done CGI Resident Evil, haven't they? I forgot what they called. They did a couple of them. But I'm specifically talking like live action. They actually did a live action Phoenix Wright, didn't they? I've not actually seen that. I imagine it's not very good. Although it is Japanese, I think. Not an American one. Oh, that guy's a piece of shit. There we go. That's how Donkey gets the thing, you've got to come down from the top. I don't know what's going on. Well, there's an Uncharted film coming, isn't there? You know it's going to be garbage. The Metal Gear film's been in development for God knows how long. I hope it never actually happens. Oh, I know what Kojima probably feels about that. Probably not good. Citra. It's called Citra. Oh! You piece of... Doing this level forever. I hate it. I don't want to do this level no more. Oh, I just swim into the barrel. Alright, so that's... Donkey's done. Just gotta hand in the blueprint. What have we got left for Diddy? Oh, I will end up hating this game because there's still some vicious sections coming up. Minecart and other races and... Yeah. I will end up hating it. I don't think we've seen that. Although I got past what's always been one of the worst to me, which is the race with Dixie. So, there is the second Beavers in the Hole game as well, which I've done off screen on the practice file. Because yeah, that's right, I got a practice file. A game like this, you need one. No, she's further than me. In my second file, I've actually got quite a lot more bananas than she has, because I don't think she's been getting them all. She's gone to... She might be on the final area, actually. She's definitely ahead of me on this. But I don't know what she's done 100% though. Much to my disappointment, she got past the Beavers in the Hole section. Didn't take as long as I thought it would, so that annoyed me a little bit. I was enjoying the suffering, especially after all the abuse I got yesterday. There's quite a lot of similarities in our streams, that we both seem to fail quite bad and have a lot of bad luck. So I do take some comfort in watching her streams, because I think, nah, this is someone else as shit as I am. And then you go watch DSP and you think, actually, you know what, I'm a fucking pro, mate. Got all these bananas, haven't we? Just gotta go get his blueprint. I think it's in the lighthouse area. I actually don't know how to kill those guys with the spider club there, because they bat away your grenades. You just keep hitting them and they don't seem to die, so I don't know if they're immortal or what. I think the water needs to be down. Damn it. Did it go down? I can't tell. Yeah. Is it this one? Yeah. I'm gonna go get that balloon before I forget. It's always the balloons I forget where they are. It's always a good idea for me that once I've seen something, go get it now before you forget. So I ain't aimlessly wander around for a lifetime. And Donkey's bananas. I think it's the last of his bananas. In here. Yeah, this should be the last set of bananas for Donkey. Yeah. Alright. Let's go tiny, I reckon. Or should I go lanky? No, we'll go tiny. She's got another balloon there. Actually, do this one while we're here. Bunch of coins here as well. Jesus. Look at the size of her eyes. Yeah, you gotta go get her damn pearls. Don't know why she can't go get them. She's a mermaid. Swim better. Well, I've covered Little Mermaid, so we don't need to go over that again, do we? I've summed that one up. Should probably rewatch that. Just to see how wrong I got the story. What's that? Oh, is that a clip of me explaining the story? See, if you want to know about Little Mermaid, it's right there for you. I think I summed most of it up, but remember, you know, I'm going off top of my head after not seeing it for about 25 years. So, I got the gist of it though, I think. I can only tell you I can't really tell you about Snow White, because I really don't remember the story of it. Apart from she ate an apple. And I thought she was in a coma. I recently found out she was dead. So that was a shock. And I can only tell you little bits about Cinderella. And that's mainly to do with the mice and the cheese. So if you're looking for info on them, you're going to have to go elsewhere, because I ain't got it. I can't say anything about Beauty and the Beast, because I never watched it all the way through. And I can't remember... I mean, I know little bits of Aladdin, but again, memory's pretty hazy. I know he flew on a carpet and there's that parrot. That's about as much as I can tell you, really. Good though, if I remember right. Didn't care much for the sequel or Jafar, Return of Jafar, Revenge of Jafar, whatever. Didn't care much for it, to be honest with you. That was a disappointing birthday when I got that. Alright, let's get that balloon. I can tell you a little bit about Thomas the Tank Engine. Alright, I was an expert on that. Used to have all the trains. Thomas Tank Engine, Postman Pat, Fireman Sam, Ninja Turtles. That's the shit back in the day. The real stuff, though. No. Because I couldn't have been a nonce, because I was a little kid myself, so... Right, now we get to get the pearls out of Frog Boy's mouth. Look at that. I had them all. I had all the trains. Obviously I don't have many more. Well, the Thomas was just the trains. That's all they were. The little trains from the show. I used to have an electric train set when I was a kid. I loved it. I ain't got one now. Fucking expensive as well. Costs like 50 quid per piece of track. Alright, rip-off going on of what they called. Ormby or whatever they called. Got a monopoly on the train market. And I don't know, you just watching a train go around a track. It's not something I could enjoy as an adult. Did I ever tell the story about my Action Men? I used to have Action Men. It actually scares me a little bit when I think back to what I used to do as a kid. But I like them to look like they've been in a real battle, so I used to draw blood on them. So I said a lot of Action Men covered in blood. And some of them I like burnt the faces to make it look like, you know, they'd been in a fire or been hit with a flamethrower or something. Yeah. I did go for a small phase of like of burning stuff. We had an incinerator over in the back garden. I used to like just burn stuff in it. I only ever put them in there, but I burnt a few of my toys. Just like watching stuff burn. And I had this thing about, I liked putting like toys in the middle of the road and watching cars run over them. I got like a Buzz Lightyear and put it in the road, just watch a car run over it. I don't know why that fascinated me. Surprised I didn't turn out a serial killer, to be honest with you. Still time, still time. Look, I've survived Superman 64 3 times. One as a child, so I think I'm alright. If I was going to break, that would have broke me. I think I'll always remain just on the edge. I don't think I'll ever truly snap, but I'll always be close. fairy laughing at me. Hopefully we'll just get this banana. Got to piss around with a bonus stage. Oh, that's the worst camera. Jesus. Wonder why they struggled so much with cameras back in the 90s. So many games suffered from it. It's kind of a thing of the past. I mean, there's still some games that do still have that shitty camera, but they've generally, for the most part, it's not, doesn't tend to be an issue, does it? But God, they could not get it right, could they, in the 90s? Anyway, that's the ship, Nana. Now I've got all the pearls, so we can go back to, I know. I mean, all the rare games had shite cameras. I guess we just sort of got used to them back then. I guess it just didn't seem as bad because that's just the way it was. And obviously you play modern games and you go back, you're like, oh shit, this camera is a fucking abomination. I think it's often why old games seem harder as well, because you just get used to how forgiving modern games are for the most part. Constant checkpoints, save anywhere you want, all the hand holding, and you go and build up a classic and you just get fucking wrecked. There's just so many games I can't do anymore that I never had an issue with as a kid. Like Lion King on Sega, beat that so many times as a kid. I can barely get past the first level now. I don't get it. Like, it's really fucking hard. Link to the Past wouldn't be a problem if I didn't stream that. Right, I'll tell you what, I need to redeem myself with that. I'm gonna stream Link to the Past in the future. Not as part of the marathon, but go through the full game just to show you I can actually do that. Alright. Because you didn't see Ocarina of Time. Smash that bitch, I did. But she likes a banana. You just wait, Tev. You wait till you're streaming. And it all starts to fall apart. I'll be there to laugh and enjoy every second of it. Chunking it over there. Son of a fuck. Try to be clever there and run across it. Failed. That's a blueprint. Chunky needs to punch that down, I think. Again, I think those are for Chunky. Oh, there's a picture of K. Rool there from this is pirate version from Donkey Kong Country 2. God, that boss fight is a major arsehole. Ow! That starfish. Whoa! The piss slapped out of me. By a starfish of all things. Imagine you do like that in real life. I've never actually seen a starfish. So I don't know what they get up to be honest. I'm pretty sure they don't go around slapping people like that. But that's Kremlin Nosh, then. This one's easy, innit? And they're a bit like jellyfish. They just exist. They don't actually do anything. So it's just like, what's the point in them? This jellyfish stingy as well, so it's like it's a bit out of order, really, isn't it? Right, plus I think that one's wearing... He's got goggles on. I think he's got like a little backpack on. So again... -10 there for realism. How the hell do I get out of here? Which was the way in? I can't remember. I'm stuck in this damn ship. Oh, there we go. See if the game crashes on me or something. It's like a submarine thing somewhere in there. Can't remember if it's in this area or the other area. Hate those guys. No, it has to be in the other area. Can't be in here. That's the one. Shit, what's the entrance to it? Here?
Welcome to
Oh
bonus
god,
stage.
not this again. Okay. Like, Lassie as well when you miss.
Well done.
Bastards. The rest of town is bananas and I can't remember where they are. Diddy coins. Lanky coins. Nothing. Damn it, Lanky. Where the hell were them? The fuck? Where did those bananas go? I didn't pick them up, did I? Maybe I did. So it's called how you pulled an ash. Which one is it? Bloody hell, I didn't know it got that late. Done it again. Has he got a balloon in here? No, maybe not. Oh, I need the water up, don't I? God damn it. Come on, Lanky. There we go, buddy. Is that what lets you go into, like, turn into a painting or whatever it is and move across the walls? It's been such a long time. Hopefully, I think it does emulate actually well, that game, so I might actually be able to do that on stream sometime. God damn it, camera. Turn the other... Been a few years since I've played through it. It's kind of weird. It's like a remake and a sequel at the same time. It doesn't really make sense. there's a lot of nostalgia in that for me. It's just a blueprint. I think we need to switch to Chunky to finish up here now. Finally, I can be done with this forever. I don't like this level. Goddamn starfish again. Oh god. Been getting repeatedly slapped by them starfish. And I, for one, am not happy about it. Oh yeah, bit of retro gaming. There's an area. Oh, it's got this ridiculous section here with Chunky. Sorry, Swole Kong. There you go. Come at 200 bananas. Fairy. Okay. So we get this bullshit one out of the way. Oh, hello. Fuck, actually. Yeah. Bunch there. Where's the... Yeah, you can punch this down. I think that's got the rest of Blanky's bananas. Yeah. Get the... do this as well first. Gosh, going off the edge. Okay. There we go. Might you have any magical star sign, tails, or dash and charity to join our Twitch? I'll be honest, I don't know what any of those are, so the answer is no. Sorry. Oh, the Tales of series. No, I am a fan of the series, but I've not really done any RPGs over on YouTube. Gotta fall on the last one, Anna. Gotta fall on the last one. God, I gotta lower the water. For fuck's sake. It's this level in particular, it's just super annoying. It takes forever because of just all the piss around in the water. It's definitely one of the worst. The next one's definitely not as bad. Fungi Forest. It's a bit more straightforward. A lot less water, that's for sure. Just gotta keep like lowering and raising the water and just backtracking galore. And I've got to raise it again though to be able to jump on the platforms. Like, why did they do that? So you gotta lower it to open it and then go back and raise it. So you can ugh. Actually, while it's lowered, to save me having to do it again, I'll go get the sunken ship banana. How hard did you put it down? I've never had that happen before. It's most likely the case because I've never ever had that happen before. Need to crack out the old 3DS actually. Catch up on some games on that. I haven't played it in a while. There's this blueprint. Oh no, I've just realised. Chunky triangles in the other area. Oh. Never had that happen. Something's not right there. Need to, I think I need to raise the water to get his triangle. Actually, Chunky's got banana on the ship, hasn't he? I've just remembered. Back. Forget what's a good way of getting on, actually. Maybe up here? Might actually be from the other side. There we go. Oh god, not this. Oh no, you're not firing it, you punched him, are you? It's gonna get faster. Supposed to land the punch on Chunky's face, but you'd have to be super accurate. Now he gets all like seasick or whatever, and the controls are all going to reverse. It's really, really annoying. Especially every time the camera switches as well. It's making me freaking sick just looking at it. Jesus. State of him. This is triangle. Oh, no, you've got to lower the water for his triangle. Oh my god, this world is the worst. Then I'm going to have to raise it, come back and raise it again to get on the... Oh, God. There's any bananas in here.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh, this again. I don't think it's too bad. And you got to match up the bananas.
Well done!
I'm gonna head back. Raise the water. That's Lanky's blueprint right there. And that's actually going to be the rest of Dixie's bananas. I need this guy out of the way because we've got to do this bullshit thing right here. I hate it so much. We've got 6 shots to hit these targets. Oh God. The ridiculous one over here. And you on a time limit, so you know. Well, that happened. I've never done that first try before. Wow. Which means I'm going to have to pay for that little bit of luck somewhere down the line. Is it back broken again? Dick. Dixie's bananas. Coins as well. Really? So it's pretty much just turning in the blueprints now, actually. It's just... Chunky's missing 20 bananas. I really can't think where they are at all. Most likely it's 2 balloons. I can't think where at all. Unless they're underwater somewhere. I don't think he's got any in here. Might be back in the lighthouse area under the water. Possibly. Got the ammo upgrade, didn't I? From Funky. Is Little Mermaid my favourite movie? No. You'll have a guess if you want. Came out in 1999. I know that doesn't help much, but based on a book. There you go. It is indeed my favourite film of all time. Watched it more than any other film as well, I think. But I have not watched it in a while. You've never seen Fight Club? Tev, you need to get the hell out of here right now, because you're not welcome. To be honest with you, because that is unacceptable. That is unacceptable. You make me sick. Make me sick to my stomach. I could literally throw up right now. Just the very thought of that. It's the best movie ever made. Assault on Precinct 13. What happens in that? I might have. I always forget the name of stuff, it's the problem I have. Ah! Chunky Nanas. I might have seen it. It might have been a long time ago. I've seen a lot of films. I don't really watch too many films these days. But I was a big film watcher back in the day. I really prefer the old stuff. Modern films don't really do it for me, to be quite honest with you. Same old shite over and over again. Particularly horror films is the worst genre of them all. Like, holy shit. How bad are those things? Yeah, Warriors is good. I've seen that a whole bunch of times. Do I have it up? I might have it on Blu-ray. There are a few Blu-rays over there. This is Spotted Fight Club right there. I think I've got it. I don't buy films anymore, I just wait for him to so I can stream. I like a lot of them Korean films as well. Like the Vengeance trilogy. Old Boy is one of my favourite films. That's fucking brilliant. I haven't seen the remake and I probably never will. So imagine it's a pile of piss. Yeah, Joker was actually really, really good. Didn't go in really with many expectations, a lot of hype around it. But, remember the outrage mob trying to cancel it because they're offended. That, to me, that's my personal favourite portrayal of Joker. I know everyone says Heath Ledger, but that was my favourite. It was different, but it was like a far more realistic version. Like, the acting was just, holy shit, so good. Forget the guy's name, like Joaquin Phoenix or something. But after he shoots fucking thingy in the head, just the way he just sat there after he's done it, it's just like, holy shit. Yeah, that laugh he had. It's so good. He's such a good actor. First thing I ever saw him in was Gladiator, believe it or not. I haven't seen that film for years. It used to be. I believe it's been taken off now. I used to have it on the Wii. Oh, Nick, thank you very much for the host. Like, did you tell me it got taken off, Tev? Someone told me it did. It definitely used to be on there. I think the only way you can play it now is emulation, or if you actually have on N64. I did pretty good. I just want to get the hell off this level. Yeah, this is the emulated version. I don't currently have a way to capture from N64, since it uses the I can only capture HDMI. Yeah, there is that. I get, actually, it should still be on my Wii technically, because I downloaded it. It should still be on there, right? I have no idea where those it's just 10 bananas for Chunky. I have no idea. And it's going to drive me insane. Unless... No, they're not in the lighthouse, are they? There's only donkeys in there. It's got to be a balloon. Yeah, I always say this. The old digital future is terrible. You don't own anything and it could just be taken away. It's like that. I mean, for example, like San Andreas on Steam, didn't they take the original version off and replace it with basically the mobile version, the mobile port? Pretty sure that's what version's on there now. And they could just do that. You know, you paid for the PC version, you've now got the mobile version. I might just say sack it to those extra 10 bananas. I could just try and get them off screen sometime. Be here all day. I'm pretty sure they don't do physical PC games anymore, do they? I've not seen them for ages. But a few years back, the last bunch of PC games physical that I bought was literally just the Steam installer on a disc. The actual game isn't on the disc. It's the Steam's on the disc, and then obviously you get your serial number, your code to basically redeem it. So it's like, what's the point in buying physical PC games anymore? Because it's not the actual game. Sure, you get the case, but they might do the odd limited edition version, but for the most part, PC games they don't do physical no more, do they? And that's really sad. I think the last PC game I bought physical, apart from obviously the old school stuff I've got, like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Age of Empires, Command & Conquer, I think it was Watch Dogs. Well, you all know what that turned out to be on PC. Broken mess. I can't remember if that might have just been Uplay on the disc. And I think Rome 2 I got at some point. And Titanfall. There we go, 100 nanas. This is tedious as well, you've got to go through every Kong. Do this. This was completely unnecessary. They could have cut so much shit out of this game. I do indeed have Knights of Republic. In fact, I think I have Knights of the Republic. No, it's I think I got the first game on Xbox, and I got the Steam. Oh, I should totally play Knights of the Republic on stream, shouldn't I? Because the first game I've not played since I played it back on the Xbox. It is one of my all-time favourite games. I loved it, even though I don't like Star Wars, which always blows people's mind. Whenever I say that, people get all upset at me. You don't like Star Wars? Dude, kill yourself. Which I always think is a little bit of a strong reaction, but I love Knights of the Republic. I never did get around to beating 2 though. So I'd do that. I might do that sometime on stream. The first game was BioWare, weren't it? The second was Obsidian? Right? Yeah. Was it Obsidian? Or was it the other way around? Was the first one Obsidian, the second was... It was unfinished. I didn't know that. Five. It's just Chunky's bananas, but I can't be bothered. Obviously, I played through as on the dark side or whatever. Played a bad guy. Whenever a game gives you a choice, and I always enjoy it, whether you can be good or bad, I always go bad. Not that it's a reflection of me, but I just get sick of always playing the hero. Most games we're playing the hero, we're saving the world, we're saving the princess. Sometimes I just want to watch the world burn, and you know. Give me that option to be bad, I'll be bad. Fable, bad. Star Wars, bad. Mass Effect, bad. Infamous. Yep. All three of them. Oh shit, I was just gonna say we're gonna end Donkey Kong now, but I didn't do the boss fight. I remember playing a demo of Overlord. I don't really like it. They had 2 of those, didn't they? I think I got download one of the demos and I was kind of like, eh. I like Dungeon Keeper as well because you get to play the bad guys in Dungeon Keeper. I think that was the slogan for Dungeon Keeper 2. It's good to be bad. I need to buy that because I've got the original Dungeon Keeper up there. Gotta get the second one because I played the second one before I played the first one. Of course, by the legendary Bullfrog back in the day. I know what happened to Bullfrog. Oh yeah, EA bought them out and shut them down and took a shit all over the legacy. Yeah, I forget sometimes. Although they did release that absolutely cracking Dungeon Keeper game on mobile. Yeah, who can forget that one? Oh, I still love to crack up a bit of Theme Hospital. Loved that game. That was a big part of my childhood. One of my go-to PC games. I remember it used to. Me and my brother, we used to share. We had a PC, one PC. We used to share it, and we used to have to take turns. And we'd only get a certain amount of time each. He wanted to play his Football Manager. Pile of shit. I want Theme Hospital. And boys getting super pissed off because he's like, right, it's my turn. Playing Football Manager. I'm like, no. Some of those later levels got really hard. If you're a fan of Theme Hospital, 2 Point Hospital is absolutely worth checking out. Because it's essentially Theme Hospital 2. Because it's some of the ex-developers of Bullfrog. Let's not forget Theme Park as well. The original Theme Park, I had that on Sega Mega Drive. And I've got that on Sega Saturn somewhere. It was Theme Park World, which I loved as a kid. Then they did Theme Park Inc., which wasn't as good, but I still enjoyed it. But I loved the crap out of Theme Park World. And it doesn't work on modern. I've got it downloaded. I found it on Abandonware, and it doesn't work properly on Windows 10. You can get it running. You're gonna struggle with the resolution, but like a lot of the features are broken. So it's like, for fuck's sake. So they did a PS2 version of Theme Park. I think Theme Park World. I think it was called something else in America. It was Sim Theme Park or something. Yeah, I forget Theme Hospital was on PlayStation. I couldn't imagine playing that with a controller. Yeah, that's what doesn't work if you're trying to play it now. You can't ride any roller coasters either. But Roller Coaster Tycoon still remains my favourite for park building. Actually, Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 is actually really good. Because you can ride the rides on that. That's another series that's been killed by Atari, isn't it? Oh, this boss is annoying. I'm going to save state here, so I don't have to watch this scene again. Planet Coaster's good. That's very good. Again, I think it's a lot of the ex-Frontier guys who did Roller Coaster Tycoon. There's a lot you can do in that game. Go through the stars. This is possibly the hardest boss so far. Yeah, because I need to start putting you on a timer. Make sure you don't hit anything either. Not good, not good, not good. I'm gonna get about four times or something. It's annoying. Controls are a bit funky as well. Damn it, and then he does that. I don't remember spamming that attack so much though. Stuck. And these ones are annoying to get as well. Damn it. Don't want to be losing so much health. Get less and less time. Yeah. There's one more. Oh god, no, we don't want that. Oh, what the hell? So close that was. No! Come on, tell me that's it. Oh! First time. I mean, by the skin of my teeth, but... Yeah, I'm still here on this file. I'm ahead of you on... Well, I was ahead of you on my second file, my practice file. But, you know, have you 100%ed it all? Huh? Got all 5 bananas? Got all the regular bananas? Huh? On everything? I have my moments, Tev, I have my moments. You know full well. I know you like to pretend it's all just fails and rage, but you know it's not. We'll get the what's the next one? Fungi Forest, isn't it? That's not too bad compared to that one anyway. Shouldn't take half as long. I don't like that one. Gloomy Galleon is shit. I'll tell you what while we're here. Get that. The only annoying thing about the Fungi Forest is you gotta switch between day and night to get to certain areas, but it's not as bad as raising the water up and down. Huh. Okay. Alright, Gloomy Galleon has worn me out with Donkey Kong, so my original intention was to do 2 worlds, but that ain't happening. It's already nearly 11 o'clock. So, bollocks to that. I think I'm going to switch it over to Assassin's Creed, because I've got to get through that pile of shit. I think I'll start... I'll start Silent Hill 3 tomorrow. I think. I'm still recovering from my 12-hour stream yesterday. Nearly fell asleep coming up to the last couple of hours. And I'm old, most importantly. The older you get, the more you fall asleep. Wears me out, I ain't got the energy no more. Actually, that's not true. The older I get, the less I sleep. So, I've proven that wrong. I slept way more as a kid. And I slept a lot as a teenager as well. Now I really don't sleep much at all. So... Nope. It's not lies. Yeah, I'll start Silent Hill 3 tomorrow. And Tev, you get Dr. Jekyll. We'll do that on what did I put as the rule for redeeming for what did I put? What did I put? You could there's so many points and then you get to choose a game for me to play. As long as it's not something I've already played, because I knew you sick bastards would keep making me play Superman 64 just to try and get a max of 1 hour. Okay, so you get a maximum of 1 hour, or as much as I can take, of Dr. Jekyll and whatever the shit it is the worst thing ever. So we'll do that on Saturday. Oh no, Alex, I have to make sure that you're around to do it, because that's pretty much for you. So are you around on Saturday? Like earlier on in the day? Or I could always leave it till later. Or push it to Sunday if you want. Sunday? Do you want me to do it on Sunday? Or am I supposed to be doing the podcast on Sunday? Shit. Yeah, that's the same with me, because I work 3 days on, 3 days off. I've not got a normal schedule either. It's not like I work Monday to Friday. Because I'm doing Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah. Ah, fuck it. We'll figure it out at some point. Because, yeah, I think we're meant to have Chew back next... Well... this week. On either Saturday or Sunday. I'll talk with him on Wednesday. Figure something out. We could always leave it till later then. Oh, fucking Father's Day, innit? Yeah, because, yeah, 'cause it's Father's Day and I've got 2 birthdays right all around, like, within the same 3 days. I think I'm meta money. God, yeah, it's... Yeah, there's 2 nephews' birthdays. And then it's Father's Day. I mean, it's just... It's such an inconvenience, isn't it, eh? Why have they all got to land with... Alright. No, days, well, I work 6 AM till 6 PM. Day shift. There's a night shift that works. 6 PM till 6 AM. Qdel, what the hell? Right, I'm gonna have to look that up. A role-playing game? It's like a horror RPG. Okay. I'll schedule that one in at some point. Well, to be honest, I've never heard of it, but I assumed everyone was always going to pick terrible games just to fuck with me, but that doesn't look like it's got a reputation of being terrible. So... It's set in Wales. Of all the places to be set, Wales. Oh, it's hard. So there you go. So that's probably why you picked it, just to have it make me rage. Probably won't even be able to get past the first 10 minutes of it. Wales, of all the places for it to be set. Okay. Don't be mad if I hate it though. Alright, you can't get mad at me if you pick these games and I hate them. Alright? There's a lot of hate in this old man, okay? Mostly self-hate, but... friend of mine's Welsh. He says he's Welsh. He's not really Welsh. He was technically born in Wales, but has basically lived in England his entire life, and he can't speak Welsh. So I'm like, not really Welsh, are you? You can't speak any Welsh. I think he does fuck sheep though, so he's, yeah. That's the only Welsh in him. Alright, give me a 10 or 15 minute break and then I'll be back with Assassin's Creed or whatever we're doing. Simpsons Hit and Run. I'm gonna play that at some point. But you gotta redeem your points for me to play the requests. So, anyway guys, I will catch you shortly.